Hey everybody, it's just David. Just wanted to show you a couple things. I know that a lot of people are trying to get into soldering and wanting to learn how to do that and everything, but it's not for everybody. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a fine art. So I'm trying to finish up my build here that I wanted to do, and I just wanted to show you one alternative that exists out there for you. And basically, it's these. These are clear solder steel wire connectors. And basically, what they do, you can see here. Excuse my fingers, I've been using markers, but this will focus here. You stick the wires on one end that you're connecting to, and then the other on here. There's a little tiny piece of solder right in the middle. Once those two are connected, you just take a heat gun and it melts that solder in there, and then basically does the connection for you. So I'm going to show you real quick how this works out. So here I have my wires coming in from the touchpad that's on here. This is my hot wires. This is my other hot wires. So normally you would just kind of tape these two and tape them together. On these, what you can do is actually you just stick the two that are on here into the hole. Make sure they're going all the way in to touch that little piece of solder right there. And then you take the other end and do the exact same thing on the other end so that the two are meeting right in the middle. I don't know if you can see that or not. But so basically these two are meeting right where that solder is on there. Okay? So I've already tested it. I know the wires are right on there, so we should be fine. Then you just get your heat gun. Here's mine. I have this nice little cool thing. It's pretty cheap, but it works fantastic. So excuse the noise on here. And I'll show you what we do. You just kind of wrap it around. Make sure that the heat shrink is in there. Let that cool off just a little bit so that you can get in there. Make sure that the connection are. I'm going to go ahead and do that a little bit more. Then just tighten them up a little bit. And those should be good to go. And I'll show you the other one. Here's my ground wires. And these are going to connect to this guy right here. So just make sure that your wires are twisted so that they could fit better into the connectors. And then you just take another one, do the exact same thing. These connectors I got on Amazon. They're pretty cheap. You get like 100 for like $8 or so. So it's going to last you a while for sure. So again, just take one end that needs to go in there. If I can see. Put it all the way through. Then you get the other two that I already tied together. Stick it through to the other one. Make sure that they're meeting right there in the middle. And then just like you did with the others, just go ahead and hit your gun on it. make sure that the connections are melted in there. Yow! God, I hate stuff. So hot. That's all it is. So now that these wires are connected, go ahead and test, and boom. I'm not going to show you the relief. Well, actually, I'll post this after I'm done. But lights are on. Connections are good. You can see that in there. And then you don't have to mess with taping. You don't have to do any of that crap. Worried about where you're going to tape it, that kind of stuff, whether it's going to come loose. Because these things are watertight as well, so that works a lot better than just regular taping on there. So just an idea. I'll put a link, I guess, where to get them, but you can just normally look on Amazon to go ahead and find these kinds of things. So thanks a lot, everybody. Appreciate it. Have a good one.